It's that time of year, isn't it? So there's always going to be a lot of stuff for me to report on up from now until July 6th or 7th. Jordan Eberle has signed a 5-year extension with the New York Islanders at $5.5 million a year. I'm just going to say straight up, I think it's high. And I know people are going to probably say, well, no, it's not that bad. I know the cap goes up, and I know that relative to the cap, it's not that much relative to the cap as it might have been if he signed this 5 years ago. But he had 19 goals and 18 assists this year, and at points, I don't know, it didn't feel the same as the year before. The year before, he had 25 goals, 34 assists, 59 points. Now, you can maybe write that off and say, well, that's the Barry Trotz effect, and you could point to other guys on the team whose point totals dropped this year. You could be right. I don't know. Eberle, who had 4 goals and 5 assists in 8 playoff games, maybe that's part of the reason that they said, hey, we got to keep him around. He played well in the playoffs, which, of course, was the reason why the Oilers... I believe the reason why the Oilers traded him was because during their 2017 run, Eberle just didn't really factor into it in a positive manner. So Eberle's going to remain there for 4 years. He's played 666 games in his career. That's a lucky number. 478 points over that time. And just looking over his numbers, and yeah, offensively, this was the worst season he's had in his career. So I feel like on some level, I don't know. We'll see what else the Islanders do from here. It's an interesting move to be made by the New York Islanders. Because to me, again, it feels like it's a little bit too much for what he provides offensively. He's not a physical guy, and defensively, he was a -6 for them. And I know plus-minus is the worst total in the world. Throw it away. But again, we'll see. We'll see if this is a great contract or if it's not. Let me know what you guys think, though, because again, this is one of those things where maybe I'm short-sighted. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's a good number, but he didn't quite score 20. He didn't get 40 points, and $5.5 million. It feels like it's a lot. And then he is currently 29 years of age, so he just turned 29. So he could get back into that 50-point range. He could get in there, certainly. He hasn't scored 60 since 2014, 2015, so it's unlikely he ends up back at 60 at any point. I don't know. It's one of those contracts that could go either way. We could look back at this a year from now and say, Lou was really smart in signing Eberle for that, or we could say, well, this contract is... Let me know what you guys think about this. Too much cap hit, too much length. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, if you're an Islanders fan, how does this make you guys feel? Thanks for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.